Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Now, I'm quite aware at this juncture that this is by no regards the PC version of this game. It is the PlayStation 3 copy of ArcaniA, The Complete Tale. Now, generally all they really included with this is, if anyone who has played this game before notices this faint background there, they'll know what I'm going on about here pretty soon. However, alright. So, exploration in this game is very minimal. They don't allow too much. So if you miss a quest here or there and you try to go back for it, you're screwed. Because there's no physical way to get there unless you use a code to exploit the game to allow you to do no clipping. So, generally I'm stuck in this region. Or this mid-region here. Now some folks suggest using the dash attack here, to boost it and go jump over this, which it is not too easy to do, and I just did it just now. So I'm sort of talking out of my ass, I'm assuming, but I'm actually quite happy now that I actually resolved the issue. So I was gonna complain about that, but now I have no reason essentially to complain about that. So I guess I'm just gonna have to play some of this. So, how you're actually able to get out of that is using the run rune. So, I feel quite silly now. As if I wasn't trying hard enough initially, even though I was for about 5 minutes solid, to get just that right angle to get on top of that ledge. But still, it became very hassle-tastic. But there's an issue with this game, which hopefully the company can address it by the time the game comes out. Or repackages it, sends it out. And you're asking, okay, what is that then, Mr. Chum and Chum? Well, simply put, the game has a mechanical issue with exploration. And that, of course, is with this right here. While you can explore, it will not quite let you explore like you'd want to. So it pretty much leaves you in a disadvantage, especially on the consoles unless you can no-clip, as I mentioned foreshadowed ago. The game itself is okay. It has a lot of Come here. You're a skull. I want you. Come here. I want you. Come here. Come here, skull. Come here, skull. Give in to this. This does have to be this way. There we go. And generally what happened with this game, with ArcaniA, with the consoles, is that you were left almost at a disadvantage when it comes to exploration. So if you're in the jungle region, it would leave you screwed if you couldn't, or you did not have the running rune. So you'd have to look up where you'd get the running rune and actually figure out to get it. Another thing that also draws this game back majorly is the said exploration in itself. Now, when you try to explore certain regions and all that, you would actually have to manually, like I'm doing right now, run all the way back, because there's only 2 teleports that work with one another, and between that you have to run yourself to certain regions. Which it generally sucks. It really does suck. So hopefully in the patch, at some leisure moment, they could be able to fix this, because honestly this game is not bad at all. It has a nice charm to it. It's just the simple premise of this game having bugs up the ass. Again, it's one of those type of games you can really enjoy if you like these type of action Western RPGs. It's very corny with the voice acting and all that too, which is essentially they could have done so much more with this game. It's really disappointing because it is a lineage of Gothic, which Gothic on the PC was fantastic. You had those 3 games on the PC which just stood as a testament of time. Just being one of those very good games to play. This, however, it sort of was a rushed effort. While it was a good effort, I think it's a great concept. I mean, yeah, it's your run-of-the-mill style kind of action, third-person hack-and-slash kind of game, but heck, I kind of enjoy it. I mean, in the past, have you guys got stuck in that part, in that region anyway, which is generally what this video was going to be about, and ask if anyone had any help or any sort of, answer to that solution, but apparently I figured it out just as I was recording this. So I'm just going to show some gameplay, I suppose, of. And you think all these portals would work with one another too, which is kind of silly. And if you leave these regions too, I noticed that the quests will sort of diminish. Like it's become really hard to do these quests because they take all the points out of it. I mean, it adds a challenge to it, which isn't horrible. But still, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, Mama can go get her own damn cobwebs. Nope, no spider webs there. So I'm just gonna go all the way back to the... oh shit. Oh. Looks like I found an ancient relic. Go me. Another funny thing about this game that makes me chuckle is 80% of the NPCs in this game have balding issues. Like, this same exact face. That guy right there. You literally see his face everywhere in this game. Like, the father in the first part of this game was that same... it was like a meme or something in this game, I swear. It's just like... everyone has balding issues they need to address. So with the complete tale, it includes the fall of Sheshro, I believe it's pronounced, or probably butchered the name of that city, but it includes that as well as it includes this core game which I'm playing right now through. So if you played ArcaniA through the first time it came out, you're probably not going to see too much difference. Same achievements, same trophies. Nothing too spectacular with that. So for future reference, if I decide I want to explore again, I can just auto-save certain locations. There you go, that's what I was aiming for. Load times aren't too horrible, because it's just the regions are somewhat large, so they have to process them. I think I pretty much filled in my quota of the jumping, because there's an achievement if you do 1,000 jumps, then you get that jackrabbit trophy. So I think I felt the quota when I was trying to get back up on that damn ledge. I went back to go kill the watchdog, came back, because they block off the anvil part, so you can't go back to get to the anvil, because apparently there was like a missing recipe of something up there, and I was just like, ah, shit. So I went to go get it, and while I was doing that, I was going to go to the watchdog bit for Jabo, and you know, that sort of backfired on me, so I had to backtrack, go all the way up to the monastery, try to get back on that ledge. So I spent a good couple minutes trying to do that. I got annoyed, so I decided that, you know what, I'm going to show a video just talking about this issue, which it is an issue. The fuck? See, he's side-gutting, laughing over here. Look at him. He's laughing at his own game. Look at him go. Which I might actually pick up a PC copy of this game at some point. It's like really cheap now. It's like super cheap, and it has a lot of the issues addressed, and you can do no clip. So if you do get stuck on something, you can just easily snuggle out of it. I was answering a PM. Yeah, fuck you, Thumper. Because I was going to say before, though, with the whole me getting stuck in that ledge bit, if it's like that was how... If the running rune was not here at all, not only would it be really annoying to run back and forth between areas, it would also be very game-breaking if you're not physically able to leave that region at all. Like you're just stuck there. Yeah, because you're only literally able to go to like two teleport warps at a time. So I gotta go all the way up there. Weska Sauce, he's logging online. He's doing it in secret, so no one gives a fuck when he does it in secret. Or he doesn't give a fuck either. He's just like, fuck it, I'm going online. Checking the time on the recording here. I'm not doing too bad. I'm not trying to do too much gameplay. Initially, it was just get a couple minutes of me crying and whining about the game, then turn off the camera, but you know what, I was like, screw it, might as well show some gameplay. I was going to anyway. At least at some point. I mean, you can find this game very cheap online or at local stores. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just, if you can enjoy a good cheesy game, you'd probably love this title in itself. It's like, it's sort of like Evil Dead 1, 2, or 3. I mean, it doesn't quite have that horror-esque feel to it like the Evil Dead series, but it delivers the cheese where it would be very, like, you'd appreciate it, I think. Just look how my character's auto-running and I'm not even pressing a button. See? Right into that wall. So I can play extraordinarily cheesy games and enjoy them. Like, Liberty Fall of... what was it? Fall of Liberty, I think it was called? The actual full name. Like, I played that game, and I played it so much so, I couldn't tolerate that shit anymore. It was just so... It was broken, but it was entertaining kind of broken, if you can catch my drift with that. It was sort of... It was extraordinarily bad as a game, but the premise of it was entertaining. See, they give you little things like this to explore and try to find. So if you try to go backtrack and find all the... Oh! You're bandits. I think. Oh no, you're... You're demons. Or skeletons. Oh, time to kill you. Kamehameha. What? I like electricity. Screw you. See that there's a system in this where you actually charge it up to do a swing. You know, use stamina. But it doesn't even go off, so it's like the combat system melee-wise is kind of useless. I mean, if you max out fire, or electricity, or whatever else, you pretty much have a better chance of actually doing something with your melee, because it's like if you can't do the... See, it's like rarely going off. So it's like you have to really work your ass off to get that shit to even do the commencing combination of attacks. Or use a bow. Look at that teleport and Super Saiyan shit. You know who you're fucking with, lady. I'm the best in the world at what I do. Look at that. Skill systems, again, it's really essentially useless to really level melee, because it seems like it's not even a fan favorite in this game, because you could tell it's just not very well made. I mean, yeah, you get the fire spells, which are supposed to be overpowered as hell, but I'm lazy and don't want to use them. I prefer the lightning attacks. But screw it for the sake of my humanity. Are you serious? Fuck it, I'll just get the unlimited hail of blows. There. So I don't have to stop my chain of attacks. That's generally what my setup is. I just stun them and run in there and beat the shit out of them and run away. And just kite them, because there's really no essential point of trying to get the timing down for the attacks when they're just not cooperating with me anyway. See, this is the thing with this game. Like, it's One of those type of games where it challenges my brain to want to try to comprehend how the hell to even play it remotely. Oh, how you doing there, buddy? Hey, Poopa. It'd be a shame if you can actually be awesome if you can use a fucking sickle. Anyway, let's save it right here. Because I have to trek all the way back from the Lost Temple. I was screaming pain and agony. There. And we're close to our destination. Region's somewhat large anyway, so it's quite nice to explore. So pick up some ripe mana plant, which is a generic name as can be. I don't know, have you guys ever played a game that was so extraordinarily fucking cheesy like this that you actually found some sort of enjoyment out of it in the challenge? Like trying to solve it?
Gone? Well, what you expect? The City Watch? A paladin? Yeah, they let themselves be overrun by the undead. The stupid bombs. So the city was conquered? All of it. Except the fortress. When we came here, I took my axe at once. And crushed some bones. Now, at least the streets around the marketplace are free again. Listen, Gorn, I need to see the king. Well, you better speak to Diego. He's been looking for a way into the fortress for some time now. Where can I find Diego? At the harbor. Go left along the houses until you reach the stairs. They'll lead you to the slums. Just look for Ningal. He must be there somewhere. He can show you the way.
Or this carefully placed and oh my god. Please load in. Wow. Wow. Symbol here. Some sort of magical loot. You say, what the fuck? A cutscene from going upstairs? Or a loading screen for going up the stairs? That's just barbaric. I hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay nonetheless. It's a little bit longer than I really wanted to do this with. And I also, ahead of time, apologize for any sort of background noise from a fan. It's because I have to close my skylight because of the... Looks like a chest. But it's tipped over, I think. Yeah, chest tipped over, can't use it. Oh. Gonna pillage and take everyone's resources. The hell with them. Townswoman. Townsman. The irony. You have these townsfolk here who actually could have some goods. What is like the only guy that sells anything? Let's see here. Cyclone axe, and then there's the ore forged axe. So it sells militia, these blunt knives, the old falcon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I'm probably going to cut it off here because, you know, nothing else really I'm going to be doing besides, you know, doing this crap. So, yeah, take it easy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and touch my nipples.